and I am very, very happy to welcome you all to our BankWorks graduation. For those of you who are unfamiliar with JVS, we are a nonprofit agency celebrating our 92nd year legacy of service. We have been offering hope and opportunity to our diverse Southern California community since 1931. And though many things have changed since our founding, what has remained constant over the decades is encapsulated in our mission statement. That being, building better lives, one job at a time, by empowering individuals to achieve dignity and economic independence through sustainable employment. Founded in 2006, BankWorks is a signature career training program for JVS, and it is the critical support and the engagement of our generous donors and partners that enable us to offer programs like BankWorks at no cost to our participants. And of course, with our wonderful JVS Works team, who work very hard behind the scenes to make a huge difference in the success of our students. And now I'd like to introduce to you and welcome Randy Lappin, Senior Vice President of Philanthropy.
Thank you, Karina, and welcome everyone here and virtually. For those that are virtual, I wish you could see all of these wonderful, smiling, happy faces live and direct, but perhaps next time. So welcome everyone. I'm excited to be here. This is most certainly a milestone in your lives and most certainly in your careers. So congratulations. It's my honor to oversee much of the fundraising that makes our programs like BankWorks possible. We're very proud to recognize our funding partners in our newsletters, our website, our BankWorks program materials, and our annual reports, in social media, and to invite you to speak to our classes and on occasions like today. As program funders, you also receive our students' resumes in advance of the graduation so that you could become familiar with their backgrounds and various talents and skill sets. Our BankWorks program funder partners include Bank of California, Bank of America, Bank of the West, California Employment Training Panel, Cedars-Sinai Health Systems, Citizens Business Bank, City National Bank, Comerica Bank, First Bank, First Citizens Bank, Home Street Bank, the Jewish Community Foundation, Pacific Premier Bank, Pacific Western Bank, the PNC Foundation, the JVS SoCal Women's Leadership Network, the Saul and Joyce Brandman Foundation, the Sherry and Les Biller Foundation, Umpqua Bank, the Union Bank Foundation, Wells Fargo, and the Western Union Foundation. Thank you, because we could not simply do the work we do without you. There you go. We also want to thank the many generous, thoughtful donors, too numerous to mention, who support the work of JVS SoCal each and every day. On this journey, we are changing lives, one person, one family, one job at a time. We also welcome our recruiter guests. Some are here today and also virtually. Bank of America, Bank of the West, Bank of California, Citizens Business Bank, Comerica Bank, First Citizens Bank, Hanmi Bank, Pacific Western Bank, Premier Credit Union, One United Bank, Home Street Bank, California Bank and Trust, and Wells Fargo. If you are not yet a funding partner of ours and you're recruiting our amazing graduates for your workforce, we'd like to have a conversation. How can you become a full-fledged employer partner BankWorks sponsor and enjoy the many benefits of great corporate branding and special opportunities? The BankWorks team knows how to reach me, and I'd be happy to talk with you or those you direct me to. Special thanks to Pacific Gateway, our partner in Long Beach, for assisting in recruiting and providing classrooms, and to CareerWorks National. in Seattle, Sherry and Les Biller, Ranko Fukuda, Ruby Sloan, and Dion Willis. CareerWorks National has expanded BankWorks nationally, and we thank them for all of their support and partnership. We have several JVS SoCal board members present with us today and virtually. Welcome to our board chair, Ronnie Ben-Simon, Leland Felsenthal, Robert Pearman, Rick Powell, Harris Smith, and Tim Wilson. And forgive me if I've missed anyone. We're honored to have you here. We are also joined today by JVS SoCal's CEO, Jeff Carr, who will share his comments a little later in the program. Finally, and most important, here's to you, our graduating class. Congratulations and good luck in your banking careers. We are so very proud of you. And now it's my honor to introduce Julian Hampton, Associate Director of Career Training, whose passion and leadership inspires our students and continues to grow our programs. Julian, take it away.
Yeah, we need more energy in here. This is graduation time. I get excited every time we have a graduation, especially a group. This is a large group, the largest we've had in quite some time. So you guys look great. I'm excited about you. I was so enthusiastic to meet you and to get to know you. But now we're coming to graduation time. So this is an exciting day. So as Randy said, my name is Julian Hampton, and I am the Associate Director of Career Training for JVS SoCal's award-winning BankWorks program. That's a big deal. Yeah. So I'm so excited to welcome you in the room and also those of you online to our BankWorks Class 102 graduation. Now, this is a very memorable moment. We combine the lessons of our past with the visions for the future and want to provide more opportunities than ever for your successful careers. But before we move forward, there's some of you that may not know what BankWorks is, and I want to explain a little bit to you. So BankWorks is a banker training program designed to help individuals with a desire to become bankers reach their professional and their personal goals. Through the assistance of our great donors, some of them are here today, BankWorks is able to provide this free of charge, which significantly impacts low to moderate income neighborhoods and individuals in those neighborhoods. But having a long-term, successful career that provides a living wage in an ever-growing industry, our graduates like you are prepared to join the workforce of today. Our investment in technology and marketing has allowed us to move the BankWorks program forward and to expand in other regions in Southern California. Our students learn policies and procedures. I'm sure if you ask them, they will tell you about policies and procedures. They know federal regulations. They know banks, products, and services. Please quiz them. They'll surprise you. And they'll also know basic accounting skills, personal finances. They understand how to accurately handle and balance the cash drawer, how to find the right products for the right customers and the right members, and many more aspects of banking. They are prepared, they are tested, they are vetted, and they are committed to being bankers. We stay involved in the careers of our graduates for at least a year, and many times far longer. So my expectation is you guys are gonna fall into the far longer group. And we're gonna provide you with the guidance to have a successful career. JVS SoCal and BankWorks has consistently expanded our curriculum to meet the needs of hiring banks. We've assisted students in understanding how to handle their own finances. We've assisted students in understanding how to build their credit and strengthen the finances of their families and their friends. But this is not a solo effort. We got a great team. So I want to introduce you to one of our team members, Janelle Samara, BankWorks instructor, who has guided Class 102 to their successful graduation date and the start of their new careers.
All right. This has been an amazing experience teaching Class 102, but it wouldn't be possible without our bank partners. We've had speakers from numerous banks and BankWorks alumni volunteer for a day in the life of a banker and assist with mock interviews. Exposing students to a variety of banks helps understand all of the opportunities banking holds. And we've had the honor to teach so many wonderful graduates that have moved into successful careers. In fact, I'd like to introduce one of them now. It is my great pleasure to introduce one of those success stories, Taylor Tolston, Branch Manager for One United Bank and BankWorks alum. Woo, Taylor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to see all of you. All of you guys look great. You look fantastic. I'm so proud of you. So I just want to start off by saying that you guys should be so happy. A little bit about myself. So I was about 19. I was working retail at Victoria's Secret. I was going to school, but I wanted more. I wanted more for myself. I had always wanted to work at a bank from being a kid, going to the bank with my granny. I was fascinated with dressing nice, being behind the counter, counting money, all that, right? So I made that dream happen. At the time, I was with a friend of mine and we went to a career center. They had a huge binder of all these opportunities, and I found the BankWorks program in that binder. And along with that, guys, I had applied by myself, didn't get any traction, did horrible in the interview, but I never gave up. I found the BankWorks program. I called Lisa Meadows, who was the program director at the time. I did exactly what she told me to do. I never missed a day. I used to catch the bus there. I used to get rides there. I never stopped doing it. And I completed that program. Upon my graduation, like you guys are here today, I got hired by Bank of America on the spot. And that was my first start into banking. I became a teller, worked my way up throughout the banking industry. But most importantly, being at BankWorks, you guys, giving you guys that professionalism, that refinement, the confidence, being able to interview, right? Developing those skills, getting your customer service skills refined, like all those things that they teach you, Janelle, Julian, like all those people that help you guys, that's going to help you throughout your entire career, whether you stay in banking, which I want you to, but throughout your career, it's just important to listen to what they say and to really do it. And once again, I'm proud of you guys because you guys finished it. I'm sure there were people who didn't, who maybe fell off, who didn't want to do it, but you guys are here today. So you should be proud of yourself. Currently, I am the Assistant Vice President / Branch Manager of One United Bank. We are the, thank you. We are the largest Black-owned bank in the United States of America. We service the Black and brown community, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the change that I wanted to see. I didn't see anybody who looked like me at a bank. I didn't see anybody as a leader who looked like me, but that didn't stop me from doing it. I became that, right? So I don't want you guys to stop in one stop or be a teller forever. No, if you want to be a banker, be a banker. If you want to work in a different department, do it. If you want to be a supervisor, do it. It's so funny, you guys, that fate happens, right? Because one of my supervisors from Bank of America back there, Priscilla, is here today. We had no idea that we would see each other, right? But I was a graduate in 2011 and here I am, right? So I just want you guys to be the change that you want to see and to keep up that good work. And also keep those skill sets and those things that they teach you along your journey, because I promise you, it's going to lead you to so many directions. I've met so many people. I've networked with so many people. I've met people you guys wouldn't even believe, right? So with banking, you're exposed to so much and you're exposed to so many things. So I want you guys to keep that confidence within yourself. And once again, be proud of yourselves and pat yourselves on the back because you guys did this. Nobody made you guys go to that class or sign up. You guys signed up for it. So I want you guys to keep that momentum, and I'm proud of you.
We will be presenting our graduates to all the employers, friends, and family. Amarion Howard is an absolute joy to have in class. Amarion is clever, always engaged, and his potential is matched only by his enthusiasm. Amarion was able to take any feedback and improve almost immediately in class. He has volunteering experience and a strong operations background from the United States Postal Service. Matched with his openness and outgoing nature, I have complete faith Amarion will find success at the lucky bank that lands him. Armani Moore. Armani Moore lives up to his name. Armani is always impeccably dressed and prepared for class. He holds himself to a high standard that raises those standards for those around him. Armani is a great combination of personable and reliable. He has experience working at Amazon Fresh, where he would assist clients and educate them on new and current promotions. I have no doubt he will find a long and fruitful career in banking. Berta Suarez. Berta Suarez is going to make an excellent banker. Berta is our resident cheerleader who is always ready to support and encourage her classmates. Berta is a caring individual who is passionate about helping people. She has strong bilingual Spanish and English skills that are matched by her strong customer service experience with Rocket Mortgage, recommending and assisting clients with refinancing their mortgages. Brittany Smith. Brittany Smith is incredibly talented with a mind that is perfect for banking. Brittany has excelled in problem solving, product recommendations, and customer service in her previous places of employment, including tax relief advocate. Brittany has a warm personality that anyone, clients, and coworkers alike can find approachable. Brittany will prove to be an asset to whichever bank she ends up with. Yeah. Shanae Edwards. Shanae Edwards has a smile and personality that can light up a room. Shanae is extremely personable and friendly. Upon meeting Shanae, it is evident, bordering on obvious, that Shanae will excel as a banker. Her openness, friendliness can make anyone feel welcome. Shanae has many years of successful customer service, including cash handling, product recommendation experience from Walmart and Tony's Pizza. She will be a great fit for any financial institution. Esther Solorzano is an impressive young woman who knows how to work hard and consistently. Her amiable demeanor, paired with her ability to catch on quickly, makes her a talented banker in the making. Esther is smart and consistent, and it's no wonder she was promoted multiple times at Press Juicery, working her way up all the way to assistant manager. Esther also has strong bilingual Spanish and English skills. Evelyn Hernandez is a smart young woman who is ready to start a stable career for her future. Evelyn is a resilient individual with many years of customer service and cash handling experience from Starbucks. Evelyn is an engaging individual who would make a great asset to any team she joins. Gisela Arzu is a professional individual with a lot of potential. Her reliability has been consistent, which is a huge reason she found success as hostess at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. She is now ready to embark on a career with no limits to match her no-limit potential.
Jessica Sweet is a magnetic individual who can make anyone feel at ease. Jessica has a strong communication skills paired with excellent sense of humor. Jessica worked for several years at Starbucks, where she learned the art of product recommendation and teaching people all about new drinks and promotions. Jessica will make a positive addition to any team she becomes a part of. All right, so next we're gonna do Cam Scott. Cam Scott has almost 2 years of experience in working with clients to refinance their homes through Quicken Loans. There, he's learned his excellent communication skills and customer service. Cam is a sincere individual who treats everyone with the utmost respect. Kamari will make an excellent banker due to his listening and empathy skills, as well as his strong desire to genuinely help others. Cam. Majgan is one of the most kind and admirable individuals that I've had a pleasure to meet. Majgan is a smart, reliable, and she extends her kindness to everyone around her. Majgan worked for over 5 years at Macy's, where she exceeded her monthly credit card goal consistently, as well as regularly recognized by customers through customer feedback and surveys. Majgan is an excellent candidate that will prove to be an asset to any financial institution that is lucky to hire her. She is also bilingual in Farsi and English.
All right, next up, Morvarid Anhari. Come on down. Morvarid Anhari is a strong, aptly skilled customer service expert. She has been with TJ Maxx for several years, where she excelled at credit card signups and customer service. Morvarid was promoted as key carrier due to her excellent customer service and dependability. Morvarid is a smart and hardworking woman who will make a great addition to any team. Morvarid is also bilingual in Farsi and English. Nairi Avancian. Nairi Avancian is an amazing woman with high-level customer service skills. She has been an assistant manager at TJ Maxx, where she opened and closed the store, balanced the registers, and exceeded her monthly credit card goals. Nairi is a smart and caring woman who is ready to start a new career in banking, where I have no doubt she will excel at. She speaks Armenian, Farsi, and English fluently. Narges Farsai. Nargis Farsai is a bubbly, outgoing, and smart individual who has learned outstanding customer service skills from her time working at TJ Maxx. As a cashier, where she was promoted from retail sales associate due to her excellent customer service skills. Narges always has a smile on her face and has a positive attitude she brings with her everywhere she goes. Narges is bilingual in English and Farsi. Parastu Nikbaksh. Parastu Nikbaksh is one of those individuals who makes everyone around her smile. She has a great attitude and outgoing personality. Parastu most recently worked at CVS, where she was ranked #1 in her store for signing up customers for the CVS Care Pass. Parastu has excellent customer service, cash handling, and product recommendation skills that will serve her well in her banking career. She speaks English and Farsi fluently. Hey, Paul McGuire. Paul is currently studying for his wealth management licenses, where he hopes to find himself one day. Paul has experience working with teachers, students, and parents as a paraprofessional teacher at Hey Tutor, where he learned problem solving and customer service skills. Paul is intelligent, reliable, and will surely find success in the banking industry. Rosalinda Sandoval. Rosalinda Sandoval is a professional and consistent individual. Rosalinda has strong bilingual Spanish and English skills, and she has experience working at McDonald's, where she learned how to succeed at a fast-paced retail environment. Rosalinda learned cash handling, product recommendation, and customer service skills while working there, and was even promoted twice due to her dependability. Rosalinda will be an outstanding asset to any bank. Chanelda Bullard. Chanelda Bullard is a smart and hardworking woman. Chanelda has worked at cafeterias for Kaiser and the Ritz-Carlton, where she learned cash handling, accurate order taking, and excellent customer service. Chanelda has consistently been recognized by her management teams due to her friendliness and ability to complete tasks given to her with minimal to no supervision. Chanelda is a great person to be around and is ready to start her career in the financial industry. Shaparak Salek. Shaparak Salek is a strong and smart individual. She has multiple years experience in being store manager for Corner Bakery Cafe. Shaparak has strong leadership, communication, and customer service skills. Shaparak was consistently recognized by her district manager for successfully meeting or achieving her goals, metrics, and KPIs for multiple locations for Corner Bakery Cafe. Shaparak will be an excellent banker to any team lucky enough to hire her. Shaparak speaks Farsi, Turkish, and English fluently. Skylon Smith. Skylon Smith is smart and so full of potential. Skylon has experience working in a high-end consignment store called Human Dior, where he learned customer service and upselling skills. Skylon is a natural leader, and he embodied that during class. Skylon is intelligent and creative, and he is one of those people that is so incredibly easy to be around. Skylon will make an excellent banker, and I can't wait to see where his career goes. And last but not least, Sydney Beard. Sydney Beard is an outgoing and smart individual. Sydney has experience managing Twin Lakes Resort, where she learned how to give excellent customer service that goes above and beyond, as well as problem-solving skills and upselling guests to better packages or rooms. Sydney is both creative and solution-oriented, which makes for a great banker. She is inclusive and friendly, building rapport easily with anyone around her. Sydney will make a great asset to any team lucky enough to have her. All right, and now, please, everybody on Zoom, you can unmute your microphones, and everybody here, please, let's get up, shout, and clap and cheer and recognize the graduating class of JVS SoCal BankWorks 102.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I hope you all are as proud of yourself as I am. And now, I would like to introduce Jeff Carr, CEO of JVS SoCal, with a message for our graduates and employers.
Well, thank you, Janelle. And wow, all I got to say is wow. I want to start by thanking the staff. You guys have done an absolutely spectacular job. I know you've been working hard. The last graduation I came to, it was less than half this size. And so the good news is that we are finding more people who we can help you achieve your dreams, right? And so I want to thank all the staff. I also want to recognize Kim Fedrick, who is our new Chief Program Officer, who is with us today. And then I also want to thank the donors. We already mentioned many of those, but this program would not be possible without the support of so many different people, bankers, banks, foundations, Lesson and Sherry Biller Foundation, who've been with us from almost the beginning, I believe. And so we want to thank all of you. And I want to specifically say something to the bankers who are in the room and the companies that are here today. First of all, smart on you to be here in the room, because you're going to get the cream of the crop choice today, right? But I also want to say, when you think about Southern California, I think in Los Angeles Unified School District, there are over 130 different languages that are spoken. We are probably the most diverse region in the entire United States for sure, but perhaps anywhere in the world, right? And when I look at these graduates, they represent Los Angeles and Southern California. How many people were like trilingual? I can hardly speak English, okay? And so when you think about increasing the diversity of your workforce, when you think about finding people who can connect with all different kinds of customers who walk into your bank, they are right here in this class, right? This is a group of people that represents the future of Los Angeles. And so I hope you will snatch as many of them up today as you possibly can, because you will do well to do that. And then lastly, I just want to speak to all of you graduates. A couple of weeks ago, I got to step into your class for just a minute when we had a visit from Congresswoman Kamlinger. And by the way, I don't know, those on the Zoom don't know this, but not only did they get their BankWorks certificate, but the Congresswoman actually promised that day that she would do one of the congressional certificates for this as well. So if you don't know, you've got both your BankWorks graduation, but you have a certificate from the US Congressperson. And that should tell you something about what you've accomplished, right? That you have really accomplished something great today. And, you know, when I was visiting you a few weeks ago, that was about week 6 of the training. And it's been a while since I was in school, but I kind of would think of week 6 in an 8-week program. That's kind of like spring term when you're about to graduate from high school or college or whatever, right? Like all you want to do is be done. You're about as worn out as you can be. And one of the things I really was impressed with all of you is that day when I came to visit, the energy, the smiles, like you all just smile all the time. And that energy is infectious. And if you will take that energy and what you all possess, and I'm looking at right now, and you will take that in the workplace, I promise you, you're going to be successful. You may have some winding, twisting turns before you find exactly the place that is for you. But I promise you, if you will stay on that journey, you will find the place where you're like, I found it. This is my jam right here, right? This is where I can do my thing and I can be my best self and I can contribute to a team, to a company, to an organization to make a difference. And so I hope you will do that. And then the last thing I want to say to you is just because you graduated today doesn't mean you are graduating from the JVS SoCal family, right? We want to be with you through your journey, not only when we help you find a job, but long after that. As Taylor, you know, we want you to come back and be a speaker like Taylor and share with us your story about your employment journey, how you have made progress on your career path. And if you find some challenges along the way and you need help, stuff happens, right? All of us need a network where when something happens and we fall down, there's somebody there to help pick us up, to be able to support us. And we're here for the long haul, okay? JVS is not going anywhere, been here for 92 years. We're gonna be here for another 100 years. And so if you find yourself in a situation where you go, oh my God, I'm discouraged, or I don't seem to be finding my way, reach out to people in JVS Works, right? That's why we're here. We are here to help you continue that journey. So I don't want to take any more time because I think I'm just the last person standing between you and interviews. And that's the most important thing today. But I just want to tell you how proud I am of all of you and congratulations on this great accomplishment in your life.
All right, we're gonna give it one more shot. We're gonna have Nick Roadlander, VP of Comerica Bank, and our keynote speaker.
All right, I appreciate that. And thank you, Janelle, the entire JVS BankWorks team. I appreciate the kind introduction and thank you all for inviting me to speak today. It's an honor. Pleased to be here, joining and celebrating this great occasion. So first, congratulations to you all. You should be very proud of yourselves, to say the least, for being part of and accomplishing the amazing BankWorks program through JVS. I had the very fortunate ability to interact with many of you through a Q&A session, also through the mock interviews, and often through talking with many of you, the question of why you guys want to pursue a career path in banking came up. And many of you cited, you know, not only a career change, but often something more personal, right? Something maybe a little bit deeper that was kind of rooted in something other than just pursuing a different career. So as I listened to those stories, I often related to many of them, and I wanted to just take a minute here and share a little bit about my journey into the career of financial services and banking, and kind of what it means to me, and maybe, if anything, leave you with a few little tidbits of things I learned along the way and continue to learn. So let's rewind early on in my younger days, if you will. I kind of learned the value of a hard day's work, if you will, for my dad, who still works in the construction industry after 50 years as a small business owner. So growing up around that, naturally, by the time I became a teenager, I was working summers, and weekends alongside my dad in the construction trade. I often recall asking my dad, especially after a long summer's day out in the 100+ degree heat, how and why he found himself in the construction trade, and like, what does he enjoy about it? What keeps him getting up at 5 a.m. and working until the sun goes down? And he would often say something to the effect, and I'll try to quote here, that he found something that he was good at. Sometimes he would use the word that he tolerated. And he tried and worked towards every day at being the best he could at that. And it was quite that simple. He would respond when I asked him why he's still doing construction after decades and decades. So that always kind of stuck with me, that he continued to work at it day after day, and he found something that he liked to do and continued to pursue it. So in college, so spring forward a couple years, I knew those long summers and working in the sun that, you know, as much as I respect and have a deep appreciation for those working out in the trade and skilled laborers, that wasn't something I wanted to pursue. I wanted to take a different path. So in college, I was lucky enough to find a mentor that encouraged me to get into finance and economics and study that. And he encouraged me to then, well, after graduating, launch into a banking career. So with that in mind, I knew I wanted to pursue banking, but I had no idea how I was going to get there and what the path looked like. So as I kind of approached graduation day in June of 2008, it seemed like the financial conditions were getting a little drearier each and every day. If you guys can recall back to summer of 2008, that's when a few banks ran into some trouble, and specifically one home mortgage company countrywide, which I actually was planning on interviewing with, they collapsed. So to say the least, I was a little bit delayed in launching my banking career. But shortly then, I landed an interview with a bank, which was awesome. Quickly though, I was not invited back for a second interview. So after a few months, I felt a bit defeated, but an opportunity came up shortly thereafter that change, I can say this, that literally changed the course of my life. And that was selling shoes at Nordstrom. I took an opportunity to what I thought was just a job. And I worked at Nordstrom. And during that year that I worked at Nordstrom, I received what I like to call was an introductory crash course into what customer centricity looked like, into what turning a transaction into an experience looks like, and truly what exceptional customer service looked like. To me, looking back now, it was almost like an MBA in client experience that year at Nordstrom. And it was something that, like I said, was an opportunity that I never saw coming, but that I took advantage of. Those skills and foundations of building my customer experience knowledge, how to deliver a client experience and take a transaction, turn it into a client experience, still stay with me today when I'm delivering for my clients. So I was able to eventually launch my banking career 2010. And for the last 4.5 years now, I've been with Comerica Bank as a relationship manager, as many of you know, and I've interacted with. Comerica Bank, I'm fortunate enough to have found them, partner with them. They got a strong bank with a strong focus with client experience and really delivering that exceptional touch points. I'm fortunate to be working closely with small business owners, as we spoke often to many of you, what that looks like on my day-to-day. And many of those small business owners, I find, are similar to my dad, share a similar story, an entrepreneurial spirit. And really, that's really kind of ties back to what I found my niche in finally and what I deliver best. So in closing, I encourage you all to take the skills, the confidence that you've learned through this BankWorks program and apply them immediately in what you're doing currently with your career, what you want to be doing in the future, no matter what that career path looks like ahead. The skills, I believe, as much as I've been hearing about BankWorks and reading up on it over the past few weeks, the skills that you've learned are million-dollar skills, especially in the banking and financial services industry, that you're going to fall back on, rely on, and continue to grow no matter what you guys pursue in life. So lastly, I would say, as you seek out that career path forward, find something that is going to reward you both personally, professionally. Find something that you're good at, get into a niche, which you'll find, and just work towards being the best you can at that within that niche. That's all I had to deliver today. Congratulations once again to everyone, and thank you so much for being a small part of this. Fantastic day for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nick. We really appreciate your time. I'd like to introduce Jose Reyes, Director of JVS Works.
I want to thank you all for joining us for this milestone event. With the help of our graduates, as we help our graduates launch new careers and build better futures for themselves and their families. BankWorks is the perfect illustration of the public, private, philanthropic, and nonprofit partnership. By combining our resources and expertise, we have the power to change lives. No single one of us can do it alone, but this program demonstrates what we can do together. The commitment, the support, in the need of our community, in every one of our employer partners here today, our foundation supporters, and our individual donors as well. On behalf of the people we serve, I thank each and every one of you for everything you do to help us achieve our mission. And if I may address my remarks to the employers online for a moment, that partnership, as evidence here this morning, produces something both you and JVS wants to see. The viable, the vetted, the highly motivated, and well-trained and ready to go candidates for your workforce.
And to the banks in attendance, you have needs. We have vetted, trained professional graduates that are ready to start your career. Look at the banks. There's banks here. Look, yeah, here they are. They put in the work, so don't wait. Interview these candidates and be ready to make an offer. And to our graduates, I say this: we ask you to pay it forward by staying connected to the BankWorks team. We want to hear about your challenges. We want to hear about your successes, your career opportunities. We want to hear about your future promotions that we know are ahead of you. We rely on you too to become BankWorks ambassadors, talking up all 4 of our programs. You know we have 4, right? All 4 programs. All 4 of our programs: BankWorks, ApartmentWorks, CareerWorks, Medical, and our HealthWorks training programs. And encouraging those you know to apply. You can help change someone's life. And now for a few announcements. Don't forget to like us, follow us, and share your experiences on social media so you can help spread the word about this amazing program. Now, as soon as we finish, we'd like all of the recruiters here today to be prepared to interview these amazing candidates, and they are amazing. And at that point, we ask for all of our guests, thank you guests, but we'd ask you to log off and go have lunch so our interviews can take place without interruptions. Let's give our graduates one last round of applause. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.